Welcome back. So after a few weeks of some much more difficult SMC questions, I thought I'd try something different this week. So we actually have some JMC questions. The nice thing about these is actually they don't require any difficult maths at all, but the problems themselves can be a little bit more challenging. Now, obviously I've picked the harder ones near the end of the paper, not just the easy ones at the start. As ever, there's about 7 questions this week. I will end with some of the more tricky ones. Pause the video, give this one a go, back in a moment. Okay, so again, this isn't the most challenging, but it's a nice little setup. And again, these are questions designed for students that are 11 years old, 12 years old, not much more than that. Otherwise, they have to do the IMC. So you really need to be thinking basic maths here. Just it's a bit of a logic problem in many ways. So as with this first one, again, not the trickiest one to start the week on, but I would start with a diagram. So it gives you a line. Obviously my scale is completely wrong, but that doesn't matter because it just allows me to get my diagram up and running. It tells me that P to R is 6 centimeters, so let's map that one in. It tells me that Q to S is 4 centimeters, so let's add that one in. And then of course the bit that's going to help me out. So it says R is 1 centimeter nearer to S than it is to Q. So reading this one carefully, it means that RS must be shorter than QR, and I've gone with the classic X mode. Now, students at the age of 11, 12 will have done a little bit of algebra, but it'll be some very basic problem solving. It won't be anything difficult at all. So nothing more than linear equations. So this is easily in line with what they should be able to do. Now, the problem I've got is what am I trying to work out? So I'm trying to work out P to S. Well, P to S is 6 plus X. I don't know. In other words, this 6 here plus this X down here. But of course, what I'm going to use is this system set up here. So in other words, I know that 4 equals X plus 1 plus X. This is an equation I can solve, so a bit of rearranging, and that tells me that X equals 3 over 2. Put it back into equation 1. Nice easy start, as I say. They do get harder than this. Nice easy start, and I get 7.5 centimeters. Is it up there? Yes, it is. It's answer B, and that's what I'm going to go with today. As ever, like, subscribe, come back for tomorrow's question. Tomorrow's question is a bit of shape work, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks all.